PTSD is a mental health condition triggered by experiencing or seeing a terrifying event. Adolescents are more likely to engage in traumatic reenactment in which they incorporate aspects of the trauma in their daily lives. 42% of children physically abused have PTSD. A factor of PTSD is brain damage. According to ptsd.gov, experience to violence can cause damage to the frontal lobe, which includes emotional response and mental capacity. One cause of brain damage is high levels of anxiety, which teenagers with PTSD generally have. 1 in 10 teenagers witness family abuse, says the author of the National Center for Biotechnology information article titled Child and Adolescent Psychiatric. High levels of anxiety can not only affect their daily lives, but their lives in the classroom. People experiencing PTSD generally have a worse memory in the lower testing scores. Social phobia is a common factor of PTSD and can be one of the causes of the lower testing scores. Because of social phobia and failure in testing scores, students are more likely to drop out of high school. 50% of students with PTSD drop out, and 64% with general mental illnesses will drop out. Also, school refusal can cause too many absences and leave no room for success within their education. Not attending school can lead to unsuccessful students. The attention span in the classroom can be lacking because some students often focus on what has happened at their home and their experience with the violence. This can often happen within the classroom environment, causing less attention towards their learning. People with PTSD have recurring flashbacks of their experiences that cause their mental illnesses, according to the National Institutes of Health. People with PTSD may feel frightened even when they are not in danger. Since you're not focused in on the classroom, you can have a lacking relationship with your teacher. Also, the way they interact with their teachers may cause them to have flashback experiences. Not every teacher can teach a student with PTSD the way they need to be taught. Relationships appear it can be negative as well as how they interact with their peers and talk to other students, for the remark is made can increase the rates of peer rejection, which is a fear with people with PTSD. They have a hard time interacting with other students. Clear direction can cause students to have disruptive behavior within the classroom, which can lead to anger and violence. If students cannot have trust in their peers and they have no self-confidence, also how they feel about themselves and see others can affect their learning environment. Consequently, the exposure to domestic violence and abuse in teens will drastically decrease their ability to retain information in the school.